Hey cat lovers, and welcome back to another video. Winter is one of the magical times of the year, but it's also the coldest time of the year. Depending on where you live, temperature in the winter can be freezing not only for you, but also for your cat. That's why we're sharing the main signs that your cat is too cold, the recommended temperatures for cats, and what to do if you suspect your cat is too cold. If you enjoyed this kind of content, subscribe to the channel for more cat videos. Now let's get started. Signs your cat is cold. Number 1. Shivering. Like humans, one of the main indicators that your cat is cold is if they are shivering or trembling. Shivering is the body's natural response to cold, as it helps to maintain and raise the body temperature by generating heat through movement. When the body senses a drop in temperature, it sends signals to the brain that triggers a response, causing your muscles to tighten and relax rapidly, or shiver. If you notice your cat is shivering, there is a high chance that they are feeling cold. However, it is important not to rule out any other causes, as shivering can be a sign of different health conditions like a neurological disorder, or it can even be a response to pain. If your cat is shivering but the temperatures are not low, you may want to visit your veterinarian to ensure that there is no underlying cause. Number 2. Lethargy and decreased appetite. Two more common signs that your cat is feeling cold are lethargy and a decreased appetite. When cats are cold, they will direct most of their energy towards staying warm. This can lead to decreased energy for other activities like playing or even eating. A cold cat will likely act very tired and lethargic. They may sleep much more than usual and eat much less. Number 3. Seeking out warmth. If your cat is too cold, their main goal will be to find warmth as quickly as possible. They will start to seek out warmth around your house wherever they can. They may curl up next to the radiator or lie out over vents or in front of the fire as often as possible. They may also spend more time than usual cuddling with you. While of course extra snuggles may seem like a great thing, it may be an indication that your cat is not finding enough warmth elsewhere, especially if it is a sudden change in their behavior. A cold cat may also seek out enclosed or small spaces that might provide more insulation than open spaces, so you may notice them hiding more often or burrowing under furniture. Where's your cat's favorite warm spot? Let us know in the comments below. Number 4. Curling up into a ball. While curling up into a ball can be a natural sleeping position for a cat, it can also be an indication that your cat is too cold. This is especially true if your cat is curling up as tight as they possibly can, as this is a way for them to conserve body heat. This behavior has been observed among many different animals and is a phenomenon called thermoregulation. When they curl up into a tiny ball, they reduce their overall surface area. This in turn reduces the amount of heat they lose, therefore keeping them warmer for longer. If you notice your cat frequently sleeping in this position, it's a good idea to check if they are warm enough. Number 5. Unusual behaviors. Being cold can trigger a variety of different behavioral changes in your cat. If your cat is typically very social and affectionate, they may suddenly become withdrawn. Or if they are usually quite energetic and active, they may suddenly start acting lethargic and tired. When your cat is cold, they will direct most of their energy towards maintaining their body temperature and finding warmth. So they might not exhibit their usual personality traits and behaviors. Like many of the symptoms on this list, behavioral changes can be indicative of issues other than the cold. Often, a cat will act differently than usual when they are sick or in pain. So it's important to pay attention to any changes in your cat's routine or personality rather than ignoring them. Number 6. Cold ears, paws, and tail. While many of the signs on this list are observational, there is quite an easy way to physically tell if your cat is too cold. A good way to tell if your cat is too cold is to check the temperature of their ears, paws, and tails. These extremities will be the first parts of the cat's body to lose heat, so they will give you the best indication of your cat's body temperature. If they feel cold to the touch, it's a good sign that your cat's body temperature is too low. Number 7. Mental confusion. If a cat is too cold, they might begin to exhibit signs of confusion. They might seem lost or get confused by their surroundings, even if it's a room that they have been in hundreds of times before. They may also start bumping into things, vocalizing more often, and even acting more aggressively. Why it is important for cats to stay warm. Like humans, cats are warm-blooded creatures. This refers to the way that they regulate their body temperature. Warm-blooded means that, unlike cold-blooded animals, animals maintain a constant body temperature regardless of the external temperature. Rather than relying on external heat sources like the sun or a heat lamp, warm-blooded animals have internal systems to maintain their body temperatures. There are all sorts of different mechanisms to maintain body temperature, from sweating to, as we mentioned earlier, shivering. All of these functions are controlled by a part of the brain called the hypothalamus. Generally, warm-blooded creatures can live in all different types of environments and climates due to these internal processes to maintain their body temperature. Cold-blooded animals, like snakes or lizards on the other hand, can only live in warmer climates. But even though warm-blooded animals like cats can live in a variety of different climates, they can only preserve their body temperature to a certain extent. If the external temperature is too hot or too cold, the body simply doesn't have enough energy or resources to maintain the proper temperature anymore. In these cases, the body temperature begins to get too hot or too cold. In the case of cold temperatures, the body starts to enter hypothermia, a very dangerous condition that occurs when body temperature has dropped below normal. This has all kinds of severe consequences on the body, as it causes blood pressure, respiration rate, and heart rate to decrease. If the body is not warmed up soon enough, this can lead to death. How cold is too cold for cats? The normal body temperature for a cat is between 100 and 102.5 degrees Fahrenheit. This means that cats run slightly hotter than humans, whose normal body temperature is around 98.6 degrees Fahrenheit. Because cats have a warmer body temperature than we do, they often prefer being in slightly warmer environments. They may be more affected by the cold than we are, so it is important to be conscientious of the temperature. Even if you aren't feeling cold, your cat might be. While it varies from cat to cat depending on age, breed, and size, most cats can't tolerate temperatures below 45 degrees Fahrenheit. Some cats, like Norwegian forest cats or Maine Coons for example, have thicker coats, so they can endure slightly colder temperatures than cats with thinner, shorter coats. Elderly cats, young cats, and smaller cats are likely to be uncomfortable in anything below 50 degrees Fahrenheit. All cats, regardless of demographic, cannot withstand temperatures below 32 degrees Fahrenheit. What is a good temperature for cats? Even though 45 degrees Fahrenheit is considered too cold for cats, they may even find temperatures in the 60s to be uncomfortable. As we've established, cats tend to like it warm, so they won't be comfortable in the bare minimum temperature. Most experts agree that cats would be most comfortable in temperatures around 80 degrees Fahrenheit. However, most people are quite uncomfortable at 80 degrees and tend to prefer a room temperature between 68 and 76 degrees Fahrenheit. So it is all about finding a happy medium, a temperature that makes you and your cat happy without jacking up your utility bill. If you keep your house at around room temperature and provide your cat with some other sources of heat, everyone will be happy. What to do if your cat is cold? If you notice that your cat looks cold, it's important to quickly make changes to their environment to get them to a comfortable temperature as soon as possible. As we mentioned, it is not only uncomfortable for cats to be cold, but it can also be dangerous, so be sure to take action. And if you haven't already, please click that like button so that other cat lovers can find this info. Number 1. Provide lots of bedding. One of the best ways to keep your cat warm in the winter is to provide them with plenty of soft and cozy bedding. You can try to provide your cat with lots of soft, warm blankets and pillows made of high insulating materials like wool. However, not all cats like blankets and pillows, so you may want to try a heated mat instead. Self-warming cat beds are generally the best option as they don't have batteries or cords, so there is no risk of electrical harm to you, your cat, or your home. These beds are quite insulated and designed to retain your cat's natural body heat. If you do go for a bed with electrical heating, just make sure to get one that is designed for cats. You shouldn't give your cat any random heating pad as they are likely to chew through the electrical wires. Rather, opt for cat-specific designs that can withstand teething kittens or curious chewers. Safety is the most important thing, so make sure to get a product that is well reviewed and approved by experts. You should never use a hot water bottle or direct heat to warm up your cat, as this can easily lead to burns. Number 2. Increase room temperature and insulation. If it's possible, raise the temperature on your thermostat by a few degrees in the winter months to keep your cat warm. You can also increase your insulation by sealing gaps around windows and doors with waterproof strips or caulk. Consider heavy curtains for your windows to keep heat inside and insulate your electrical sockets and lights. It can also be worth looking into insulating your pipes and HVAC ducts, as this can ultimately save you the extra money you'll be spending on raising the temperature by preventing heat from escaping. Number 3. Limit outdoor time. If you have an indoor-outdoor cat, you should limit the amount of time they spend outdoors in the winter, especially if the temperature drops below 45 degrees Fahrenheit. You should keep your cat inside to ensure that they don't get too cold. During the winter months, cats should not be left outside or allowed to wander for extended periods. It's generally a good idea to keep them inside for the entirety of winter, but if you do let them go outside, make sure that they always have a warm place to go if they do get cold. Especially during the winter months, cats can get cold. It's important to be aware of the signs and ensure that your cat has plenty of warm places to go. But as you now know, with the right care, you and your cat can enjoy this winter safely and comfortably. Now that you know the signs of a cold cat, we invite you to check out one of these PAWSOME videos next. We'll see you there, cat lovers.